What's up, world? Let me tell you about this beard growth oil I got from 12 tribes on Earth. 8 ounces of oily goodness with a nozzle that prevents sprays and spills, and soft ingredients that make it perfect addition to anyone's morning routine. From coconut to castor, all these oils are hand chosen. After using this herbal blend, the biggest thing I noticed is how soft and how strong my hair was, and how good I feel. Pick up your bottle today and make your beard the star of the show.
Ladies and gentlemen, you know, Congress, they are now trying to step up and limit Donald Trump's war powers. And, I wish they would have done this during Joe Biden's presidency because, he gave way, way too much money to Ukraine and military equipment. And and what does America have to show for that? Nothing. You know, he was funneling money over there like crazy. Well, they're now stepping in because Donald Trump potentially will do the same thing when it comes down to Israel. And the thing is, this war may ultimately cost way more money than the Russia Ukraine war. So the conflict is still ramping up, y'all, fifth day, and it does not show any signs of slowing down. You are looking at Israel in this backdrop, and you can see it's a mess. It really is. So let's get into this story.
Congress pushes to limit Trump's war powers amid Israel-Iran conflict. As the war between Israel and Iran enters its fifth day, concerns are rising over potential U.S. military involvement. President Trump, who cut his G7 trip short, sent additional U.S. forces to the region, warning Iran to stand down. But lawmakers from both parties are moving to limit his authority. Representatives Thomas Massey and Ro Khanna are introducing a resolution requiring congressional approval before Trump can commit U.S. forces to the conflict. Senator Tim Kaine has also introduced a war powers resolution in the Senate, demanding debate and a vote before any military action is taken. Senator Bernie Sanders, joined by Senator Warren and Van Hollen, introduced a separate bill to block any military funding for action against Iran without congressional consent. "This is not our war," Massey said on X, stressing that only Congress has the constitutional authority to declare war. Khanna added, "It's time for every member to go on record." Despite bipartisan support, these measures face an uphill battle in a Republican-majority Congress. However, they reflect widespread public opposition to another Middle East conflict. Only 14% of Americans supported attacking Iran's nuclear program in a recent poll. The War Powers Resolution of 1973 limits the president's ability to use force abroad without congressional approval, but past administrations have stretched this authority through broad interpretations of the 2001 and 2002 AUMFs. The issue also splits both parties. Some Trump-aligned Republicans oppose intervention, while others, like Senator Lindsey Graham, urge full military support for Israel. Trump has warned Iran that if U.S. forces are attacked, retaliation will be swift and overwhelming.
All right, y'all. This whole thing is a mess, and I just don't think it's an easy way out. They're in so deep already. And the thing is, as I was reading the headlines, Iran sent a barrage. I think they said like 370 missiles just last night. I mean, that is like insane that they sent that much. And you can see they tore up a lot of Tel Aviv. It is really in shambles. It's getting worse by the day. And they also hit two other locations over there in Israel. But man, the situation is really getting dire. There are members of Congress that don't want to get involved in this thing at all. And of course, there are some that feel the US need to get involved. And of course, Donald Trump is talking about negotiations, and Donald Trump is not the negotiator, y'all. He isn't. And let Russia, Ukraine, that situation which Donald Trump claimed he was going to have resolved, it's not resolved at all. In fact, Russia hit Ukraine pretty hard less than a day ago. So they are still going at it. And Donald Trump's negotiation attempts has not done anything. If this thing is negotiated, I think another nation should perhaps take care of it. The US seems to be lacking in something, called good leadership. That's why things are not getting done, like Russia, Ukraine. Yeah, things aren't getting done because leadership is poor in America. Let someone else do it because America, you're not fit enough to do it. So this thing, it is still going on. In fact, there is a few live streams on as I speak, and it just looks so bad for them. But y'all, please tell me what you think. Do you think Congress is right for limiting Donald Trump's war powers? Or do you think they should not limit him and just let him do just what Biden did and just keep sending boatloads of military equipment and money over there and funnel it over there? And boy, you would have been better off giving us reparations. We would have at least turn things around in your economy. That money you sent to Ukraine, that's gone forever. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.